And consumerism. Basically, what I wanted to start off with was our global priorities, basically set in US billion dollars. So, at the top of the list is cosmetics in the United States, which rounds off at about $8 billion. Ice cream in Europe, which is about $11 billion. Perfumes in Europe and the United States, $12 billion. Business entertainment in Japan, $35 billion. Cigarettes in Europe, $50 billion. Alcoholic drinks in Europe, $105 billion. Narcotics, drugs in the world, $400 billion. And most importantly, military spending in the world is at an all-time high of $780 billion. So basically, what I wanted to share with you guys is basically what we're doing with all these products that we so-called throw away, and we're really just putting them into earth. Some people are trying to recycle, but mainly what we're doing is we're polluting the air, and what we're essentially trying to get at is a healthier air, healthier environment, healthier ecosystem of animals that we should have a lot of respect for. So basically, what I wanted to start off with was today nearly half of global consumers reside in developing countries, including 240 million in China and 121 million in India, markets with the most potential for expansion. The devastating toll on Earth's water supplies, natural resource, and ecosystems exacted by a plethora of disposable cameras, plastic garbage bags, and other cheaply made goods with built-in product obsolescence and cheaply made manufactured goods that lead to a throwaway mentality. Consumerism sets each person against themselves in an endless quest for the attainment of material things or the imaginary world conjured up and made possible by things yet to be purchased. Our Earth produces enough resources to meet all of our needs, but it does not produce enough resources to meet all of our wants. And whether you consider yourself an environmentalist or not, it is tough to argue with the fact that consuming more resources than the Earth can replenish is not a healthy trend, especially when it is completely unnecessary. Everything we as human beings produce come from nature. So respectfully, we need to be people who are conscious of what we pump into the world and what effect it has on our Earth. So basically, a couple of facts about pollution is 5,000 people die every day as a result of unclean drinking water. The garbage dumped in the ocean every year is roughly around 14 billion pounds. Plastic is majorly constituent. Pollution kills more than 1 million seabirds and 100 million mammals every year. People who live in high density air populations have 20% higher risk of dying from lung cancer than people living in less polluted areas. Approximately 46% of the lakes in America are extremely polluted and hence risky for swimming, fishing, and aquatic life. More than 3 million kids under the age of 5 years die every day due to environmental factors like pollution. So what we don't understand is that this isn't a problem in just our area, it's a problem globally. We always think that we're just going to get rid of things and it's just going to affect us or it's just going to affect them, when in the end it's affecting all of us. We're all on Earth, we're all together, and we need to start doing things different. Basically, I set up an action plan. Things we could do, little things. Not saying we could all change the world, change how everything's going now, but we could develop consciously. So one of my steps in my action plan is we could drive less. If you get by without a vehicle, great. If not, try carpooling, walking, cycling, or taking transit a few weeks a day. Every little bit makes a difference, and we all have a role to play in our cleaning up our own air. Avoid idling. It wastes fuel, wastes money, stresses your engine, and pollutes the air. Worst of all, it serves no purpose. Get regular tune-ups. Vehicles that are properly serviced run more efficiently, waste less fuel, and produce less air pollution. Consider a cleaner vehicle. If you're in the market for a vehicle, consider something fuel efficient. A hybrid is an option if you're buying new, but many later model smaller vehicles are also environmentally friendly. Avoid using gas-powered tools such as lawnmowers, leaf blowers, and trimmers. Push mowers, electric mowers, and even modern gas-powered models are better for our health and our environment. If you use wood for fuel, use it wisely. The best option is to upgrade your stove to ensure you're making use of the latest emission reduction technologies. But But changes in the way you can burn can also make a difference. For example, you can reduce air pollution significantly by always using dry wood, cutting it into small pieces, and keeping your stove and chimney clean and in good working order. Consider a switch. If you're buying a new stove or heating appliance, consider one fueled by propane, natural gas, or pellets. These can be all cleaner alternatives to burning wood. Say no to backyard burning as well. Backyard burning was once considered an easy way to get rid of garbage. Today, we know it's a serious hazard that exposes families, neighbors, and pets, and whole communities to toxic fumes. Many areas have banned the practice, and even where it is allowed to, a good rule of thumb is don't burn unless you have to. Also, get involved. Join or create a local air quality management group to work with your local government to improve air quality and in your community as well. Also, last but not least, plant a tree. Trees help to filter harmful pollutants from our air. Plant trees, plant sunflowers. Just being out there with nature is what it's all about. Me, I got a cactus.